Hello and welcome to Sports Stash, where you can stay up to date with the latest updates in sports. Basketball legend LeBron James started his life as the living embodiment of the popular Drake song, Started from the Bottom. He was just a normal kid living in Akron. He is often considered the best basketball player in the world and regarded by some as the greatest player of all time. No NBA player scored more points or had more assists in 2020 than James. LeBron James is called the king of NBA. King LeBron James is 34 years old. At this age, most players think of retirement, but LeBron is giving it his best for the Los Angeles Lakers, the team he signed for this summer. Today, we will discuss the journey of the king of NBA. We have exclusive content for you, so don't forget to subscribe to the Sports Stash for more updated and entertaining content. Just one click on the bell icon and stay with us. Now, let's start with why is LeBron James the king of NBA? James's father was not supportive or rich. He went to high school at St. Vincent St. Mary in his hometown of Akron, Ohio. And from there, the national sports media started to show him attention. He led his high school team to 3 state championships and was known as Mr. Basketball. LeBron's idol was the late Kobe Bryant. He wanted to be just like him. In 2003, he entered the draft alongside Trailblazers forward Carmelo Anthony. He got drafted to the Cleveland Cavaliers as the first pick. For the next 7 years, James was the star player for Cleveland. He earned Rookie of the Year, his first All-Star appearance in his second year, and also set a franchise record in points scored in a game, with 56 points against the Toronto Raptors on March 20th, 2005. One of James's most memorable moments in his first stint with the Cavaliers came in 2007 Eastern Conference Finals against the Detroit Pistons. With the series tied 2-2, James scored 48 points in Game 5, winning the game for his team. The Cavaliers made their first NBA Finals appearance that same year. During the 2010 offseason, James made the grand decision of taking his talents to South Beach to play alongside Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh on the Miami Heat. James made the NBA Finals in his first year with the Heat, but fell short of the NBA championship. People began to doubt James's greatness. But then in 2012 and 2013, he won back-to-back titles for the Heat and proved his skills. Unfortunately for James, the Heat lost to the San Antonio Spurs in the NBA Finals in 2014, preventing a three-peat for James and the Heat. Following the loss, James went back home to Cleveland in the offseason, and the public opinions on James and his nickname, the King, were changed drastically. In James's first season back in Cleveland, he made it to the finals again, this time against the Golden State Warriors. Cleveland lost that season, but something miraculous happened in the 2016 NBA Finals. Down 3-1 in the series, James channeled his inner Michael Jordan and almost averaged a 30-point triple-double in the Warriors series to help tie the series at 3-3. In Game 7, James led the Cleveland Cavaliers to victory. His historic chase-down block on Andre Iguodala and Kyrie Irving's three-point dagger on Stephen Curry helped the Cavaliers win their first NBA championship. It was a great moment in sports history, especially for Cleveland, when James poured out all of his emotion after the game. So guys, hope you are enjoying watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel Sports Stash to continue watching more prestigious videos in the future. Remember to click the bell icon and keep watching. After Irving left the Cavaliers in 2017, coupled by Kevin Durant joining Golden State for a couple of years, the road grew rocky. James averaged a 35-point triple-double in the 2018 Finals, but it was not nearly enough, as they would lose the series in 5 games. A change of scenery was needed, and James knew where he needed to go. Then, in the summer of 2018, James decided he was going to play for the Los Angeles Lakers alongside Anthony Davis, and eventually Rajon Rondo, Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee, and more for his next title. James suffered injuries his first season with the Lakers, and the team ultimately missed the playoffs. Then, in the middle of the 2020 season, the world was struck by the COVID-19 pandemic, causing the NBA season to be shut down for 4 months. During the shutdown, James kept practicing regardless, and was ready for the upcoming seeding games once the season started up again. James almost averaged a 24-point triple-double in the Disney World bubble, still putting up impressive numbers at 35 years old. In the first round of the playoffs against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers, James was on an unstoppable mission. James and the Lakers beat the Blazers in 5 games. Next up on the Lakers' playoff run was the Houston Rockets. James was shooting at a remarkable level, leading his team to success and spreading the wealth to teammate Markieff Morris, who also had been shooting very well. This also extended to Anthony Davis, who had been a reliable player against the small ball lineup of the Rockets. Ben Peturk, a sophomore journalism major, recognizes James for not only his athletic skill, but his personal and social skills as well. LeBron James is not only an amazing player, but he's also an amazing role model, Peturk said. He had his flaws on and off the court throughout his career, but he was able to use that to build himself into an all-time great player and person as well. LeBron James is considered by many as the face of the NBA. Off the court, he is one of the richest players, with an estimated net worth of $450 million, from hefty playing salaries, lucrative endorsements, and business investments. James's on-court performance in 2020 was spectacular. A 4th NBA title and 4th NBA Finals MVP trophy were his, as he lifted the Los Angeles Lakers back atop the basketball world. And after a year where he was brilliant on and off the court, James was announced as the winner of the Associated Press's Male Athlete of the Year award for a record-tying 4th time. So, this was why LeBron James is the king of NBA. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe so you can join the Sports Stash and be a part of the channel. Thanks for watching the video.